Cool. Fade up on the floor of Comic-Con. Where we last left our intrepid hero, he was trying to get John Lewis, the civil rights activist, autograph. But he couldn't. And he couldn't even get it by lording over the fact that he worked on the amazing show Rick and Morty. Thank you. So as he was walking away, he gets a tap on... I get a tap on my shoulder. Ryan, come here. Okay. Mr. Lewis, we got one more guy. Can you please...
Who's this voice?
This is the guy who controls the line.
Okay.
The guy, the gatekeeper.
Yeah, the guy that turned you away.
Just softened up.
I think his heart... Yeah, exactly. He looked at me, he looked at my gate. He got me.
Maybe
You guys wouldn't have done this. You guys certainly would not have done this for me. Trust me. He's like, I feel bad for that guy. He's clearly got some fucking problems. So he goes, come here. Takes me over to John Lewis. Look him in the eye, shake his hand. I say, thank you so much for everything you've done. He goes, just trying to make the world a better place. He didn't really say that. I had to punch up his line, but he said something like that. I swear, it was the essence of that.
He was like, so what show are you working on?
He said like some crazy anti-Semitic thing. You're like really protecting this guy. He just launched into a fucking Hitler speech.
So I go, that was amazing. It really was. I walked away. I'm being completely sincere. I'm going to drop this character I'm doing. I mean, that was amazing. I was buzzing inside. It felt great. I shook the hand of a man who shook the hand of Martin Luther King Jr., marched in Selma, all that stuff, right? Welcoming. This is the highlight of Comic-Con. Fuck the EW party, fuck the Game of Thrones shit, right? So I think that guy, he hooked me up. He did me a favor. He knew who I was he saw my name. He must know the show. So I go and we do a signing and I say to Justin, I go, can you write on this card that we're signing for everybody? It's a picture from the show. Can you just write, thank you for letting Ryan meet John Lewis, Justin Roiland, right?
You got this photo you were going to find this guy to give it to him?
Thank you, Elia.
I think that's beautiful.
I think you finally got
it's
my
Aliyah.
Huh?
It's Aliyah. Nicaragua.
I'm not going to get derailed by that.
Nicaragua.
So, I get the card, signed by Justin. Fight my way back through the madness that is the convention floor. Takes me 40 minutes to get from whatever, one end to the other.
Full of Hollywood elites.
Exactly.
He doesn't care anymore.
But now he doesn't care. Now he just sees them as green letters.
He's like,
Danny McBride is just a pie symbol cascading like a waterfall.
Forte's like, hey, you want to hang out? He's like, no, I don't care about you anymore.
Joss Whedon? Joss Whedon? I riffed that.
So.
Beautiful rip.
Wait, Dan, you didn't stay at home all night writing that joke?
You got that in your pocket. Come on.
I did not have that in my pocket.
That's a standard.
That was much too highly crafted for you to
come on, guys.
What's a number 14?
All right. We'll come back to that after the show.
So you're working your way through the crowd with this delicately signed photo in the air.
Yeah.
Don't get it crinkled.
By the great Justin Roiland. And why do I have to throw my bosses under the bus all the time? It's because I'm insecure. So I go through the convention floor, and I go back to the booth, right? And I don't see this guy. Now, I know what he looks like. I know exactly what he looks like.
Also, how many hours later is this? Like, no wonder he's not there, right?
3 hours later. No, he was working the booth all day.
Okay.
Yeah. These aren't the Hollywood elites. They don't just come and go. Flights of fancy. Oh, what's the next hot party? They're fucking working.
John Lewis probably has a lot of shit to do.
No, not John Lewis, the guy who helped me get the...
Why is he at Comic-Con? I was just like
yeah, I don't understand.
He wrote a graphic
novel. Does he have like headshots like Lou Ferrigno?
He wrote a graphic novel called March about his history doing the civil rights movement.
He wrote it?
Yes, with some other people.
Yeah.
But,
is it a graphic
He
novel?
wrote most of it.
Yeah, that's what he said. Graphic novel.
Yeah, graphic novel. That's what I got signed.
Okay.
You guys gotta listen.
I'd like to check that out. That sounds good.
I got a signed copy, but get your own.
I like graphic
right
novelizations of stuff that I would never,
exactly.
It makes
like
it possible,
history.
like that mouse,
Thank you.
thing. Like there was like biographies of like Freud and stuff that I've looked at that were comic book form.
Cool. I'm probably not going to read it, but I mean, I got it signed by John Lewis, so.
Yeah, Philip Glass has it.
Anyway, the point is I go to the booth and I can't see the guy, but I know what he looks like. Right? I'm like, I want to give him to this and move on. I got other, so I'm like, I can't see him. So finally I go up to somebody who works at the booth and I go, hey, and I explain the whole story. I go, this guy, I don't know what his name is, but he hooked me up with John Lewis's signature and like, I think he likes the show I work on. I got him this. And so, I don't know who he is, but, he's a bigger guy with glasses. And she looks me in the eye and she goes, I don't know who you're talking about. I go, he's a guy with glasses, a little bit bigger. Goes, you mean Joel, the shorter guy?
Was this guy black?
No.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I kept being like, are you
No, this is the key moment of the story. I was trying to say, I knew the guy was big. He had glasses. I didn't know his name.
You
I wanted
mean
to give
Mustafa?
The card. I go. She goes. Maybe Joel, but he's the shorter guy. I go.
So wait, we need to.
Does anyone know what's going on here with this woman? What she's doing? She's shaming me because I described him as the bigger guy.
Wait, we need to know though what something that only you know right now, and she, which is
me not being
when
she.
you say bigger, is the tell us the description of this guy, because we don't know if he's 9 feet tall or not.
Are you
Not
talking about
9 feet tall.
You meant fat.
He was stocky.
Okay.
I don't know. He was physically bigger. I didn't know what else to say. He had glasses, and that was
There's no other
distinguishing characteristics.
That was it.
That was it. He was a white guy with glasses, and he was kind of bigger. I didn't know what else to say.
Also, you just described 80% of the people at Comic-Con.
How many of them are working at this booth? But she looked at me and she goes, you mean the shorter guy? The shorter guy? And I'm like, oh, sorry. So it's okay to call him the shorter guy. That's the correct dimension to focus on.
She's like, sir, I'm just trying to help you find this guy.
Height is cool. Height is cool, but I can't... Right?
I gotta say, it's my pet peeve when people tell me I'm overthinking or I'm projecting it in my head, but... I really think that I believe that the piece that you're missing is that she knows 6 people.
No.
She's trying to help you identify.
And you said bigger, and she said
no.
She was diplomatically,
Do you mean
not
tall,
to
fat?
shame you, but diplomatically
she
saying
means tall, big, short,
by
big.
bigger, do you mean the fat one? She was just skirting the issue
Dan,
too.
do you not think I know when people don't like me? She was looking me in the eye and saying the words, you mean the shorter one?
Do you
Trust
really think
me.
there was she was
really-
actually like
Why would I tell this story if it was like I knew
What
there
did
was
she look
10%
like?
of a chance that I'm this delusional maniac like Tarantino and Dustle Dawn. I see Juliette Lewis saying, eat my pussy. And that's not really what she said. She said something else. Yes, she was shaming me.
I still don't think James Cameron saw you yell about hot dogs.
that's the point of delusions, is that you don't know.
Also, I bet all this is all going
yeah,
on in your head, and she's like showing you pictures. She's like, this guy, and you're like, she thinks I'm crazy. She thinks I'm this. And then she's like, hello, anybody? All right, well, here he
All I'm
is. Then he
saying
just
is,
left.
if I knew 3 guys, and one was tall and skinny, and one was short and fat, and one was tall and bigger all around, and you were trying to, without...
Someone said the bigger guy.
The bigger one,
I think the tall guy.
I would, well, knowing me, with my foot in my mouth, I go, the fat one? I don't know, but I'm saying, like, that is, given that situation, that's the best, like, most courteous way of... That's all I'm saying. But I think I will believe you if you simply tell me, because you just keep saying she's saying the shorter one. But what I want to hear from you is you're saying, regardless of her words, it was very clear from her face.
Very clear.
Judging you.
Okay, I'll take a
As
flyer on
clear
that.
as
Was she a
was-
bigger girl?
How dare you?
That was
We do
my
not
next
use that language.
I'm so sensitive about it. It's like, well, look different. It's okay.
Thank
guys,
you. That's
yeah.
the point of the story.
That's the
high
point.
five.
Yeah,
Finally,
that's great.
I'm not going to ask for a high five
Oh.
from any of you because you're still like, who the fuck is this guy?
It's also, they're far away. It would be awkward.
Believe me, I would do it. Yeah.
Was she dressed slutty? I was just trying to trick him into like while we have him like placid, like he'd be like, "Yeah, she was dressed slutty."
She's like, actually, yeah, your tits were out. Oh, okay, you got me.
like you don't know what's right and what's wrong. I'm just reprogramming you.
Listen, the arc of the story, if we've all forgotten, is I meet a civil rights hero. I decided to do the guy a favor who hooked me up with that. I ran across the.
And
I
you
bring it
plowed
back.
through his staff with your xenophobic.
Yeah, but I mean,
You came back looking for a big old fatty.
there were 2 guys who worked at the booth, and they were both 5'2". What do you mean the shorter one?
Did you find what happened from there? Did you let that stop you?
Of course not.
Okay. So
Just like
what'd
I'm
you
not
do?
going to let any of this stop me telling this story.
Only slow you down like 20 minutes.
Not even our 30-minute MeUndies commercial could stop this story.
So finally, she says, you mean the shorter one? And I just go, yeah, the fucking shorter one. She goes, that's Joel. He's right over there. I'm like, there he is, that big fucking fat motherfucker. goddamn soft pretzel out of your hand and take this Rick and Morty signed fucking postcard. You goddamn pig. Thank you for letting me beat John Lewis. I've been Ryan Ridley. Good night.
Did he receive it? Did he
received it?
Was he excited by it? Yeah.
As well as his weird, interesting, spectrumy, whatever you would describe yourself, kind of liking me, not liking me, all that shit. The stuff you always talk about yourself. He was like you. I didn't know if he liked me or didn't like me, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Was he thankful for
He was like, thank you very much.
Did we ever find out if he actually was a Rick and Morty fan? Or
Well, he said he saw my name, and if you're not a Rick and Morty fan, how the fuck do you know my name?
Well, I would interpret that as, look, if there was anything worth knowing about you, it'd be on your fucking placard.
He's literally just being like, I see what's written on your
Yeah,
placard.
exactly. You don't have to waste my fucking time with this shit. I live within hierarchy.
Yes.
I know how
You're wearing a resume on your chest.
I know how human chess works. I know you're a bishop. I get it.
Can I say the only part I regret about this entire night is the way I described him? He was very nice. He wasn't what I was saying. I'm saying that because I'm repeating what Dan is always saying in the writer's room, and
Do you mean the spectrumy part or the
yeah,
fat
all
part?
that stuff? You're always saying that stuff, and it's gotten in my head. I'm just like spouting it off. I learned from watching you. So I'm very sorry to everybody in the audience, everybody watching. He received it well. He was very nice.
Well, was he? Does he think?
He was a little weird, but what do you want me to say at this point? He was a little fucking. I honestly didn't know. I'm like, are you grateful? Are you ungrateful? What the fuck is your problem?
And I don't want to say he was fat, but when he walked around the convention center, he walked around
in comparison to.
Yes.